Welcome students. In this video we're going to talk about solving definite integrals with geometric formulas. So let's start with our first example. So we'll go integral from 0 to 3 of 4 dx. Notice sometimes it's good to graph these integrals, but sometimes you gotta just think about it, or you gotta memorize them. For example, here 4, for example, I know f of x is equal to 4. That means that it is a horizontal line. So that means that it's going to look something like this. So let's say this is your x, this is your y-axis. So 4 is around here. And then we'll go from 0 to 3. So 3 is here, let's say. So that region that we're looking for is this here. So your graph f of x equals 4 is this one here, the horizontal line. So we got to find that area. So the way this integral works, we can do later when you learn the fundamental theorem of calculus or other material, you're gonna learn that you can solve a different way. But right now, let's use geometric formulas. So since we know that this is a rectangle or a square, we're just gonna multiply base times height. So base times height, and that is equal to, the height is 4. And the width and the base is 3. So it's 3 times 4 is equal to 12. So the area of this rectangle is 12 using computing the integral. Okay. So the way we solve this integral is by setting it so this integral basically gives you the same result as the geometric formula, and that's the way these kind of problems are done. So let's look at two more examples. Let's go to the next one. The next one says that integral from 0 to 4 of x dx. So f of x is equal to x. And remember, your graph is going to look something like this. X, y axis. Your x is going here. Going here. So let's say 4 ends here, and this is y equals x. That means that here, because y equals x, that means that this is 4, 4. And we're going to stop here, from here to here. So this is like a triangle. So how do we solve this definite integral? By using a triangle formula. So 1/2 base times height. And that is equal to 1/2 base is 4 and height is 4, because look, 4 is here, 4, this is 4 comma 4, so 4, and that is equal to half of 4 is 2 times 4, 8. So that 8 is the answer. Okay, let's go to our final example. So remember, try to memorize how these functions create geometric patterns. So the next one says the integral of -7 to 7 of 49 minus x squared dx. Notice this looks complicated, and actually later on you're gonna learn that you can solve this definite integral using trig functions, trigonometric functions. So, but right now this becomes easier to do, because if you look at the graph of this one, it's gonna look something like this. This is your y, this is your x, and let's say this is -7 and 7 here. That means that it looks like a semicircle. It is a semicircle. So, and the radius is 7. Okay. So radius is 7. And you can get it from here. Look, if you see this type of setup, you know that the square root of this number is gonna be your radius. Square root of 49 is 7. So, but this is a semicircle, so we're gonna multiply 1/2, because only 1/2, and we're gonna use the circle formula of the area, by r squared. But remember, we only 1/2 because this is a semicircle. So we do 1/2 pi and then r squared. R is 7, so we do 7 squared. That is equal to 49 pi over 2. And that's the answer. That's the area for this semicircle. Notice, you can memorize, when you look something like this, you can memorize that you can solve it by using this geometric formula. Okay, that's all I wanted to teach you in this video, students. Thank you very much.